Hey crafty cuties, welcome back. So guys, I reopened my Etsy shop. If you have been here for a while, then you might know that I had an Etsy shop. I closed it. I made a video about why I closed it. That video is actually the top viewed video on my channel, so you might be here because of that video. So anyways, that's about all I'm gonna say about that. I'm gonna make a separate video talking about all of that, okay? We'll do a live video. I may have already done it by the time you see this, but today I'm just talking about a new listing that I have, and we're gonna get into it. So this is a junk journal kit. These are items that can go into a junk journal or really any of your crafting things that you do, but they include lots of vintage things, and I'm just gonna go through each piece in case you are here from my Etsy listing and you want to see what you are potentially buying. These are real vintage flowers. I think they're so cool. I honestly even just like the packaging, and I like that they come in original packaging, so you will get 2 of these, and these are going to vary in color and design, of course. The whole lot will. It's going to be varying just slightly, not much. I'll try to do all the real vintage stuff first. This is kind of random, but again, I like just the packaging. This is ribbon straw, and I don't know, I think that you could use this however you want, but I just like the packaging, but I will send the whole thing for you. 2 different yarns. This is wicking yarn, and I believe it actually was used for candle wicks, but I mean, I think, again, this is kind of like embroidery floss, and I thought you might be able to use it on tags or something like that. And again, just the packaging. So these are also real vintage items. This is just some yarn, vintage as well. But of course you can use this on tags and decorating pages, things like that. Let's see, I think this is the last, no. So this is some vintage ribbon trim, and this is, it has adhesive backing, and it comes with, it says 2 12-inch strips. So again, original packaging, and these colors will vary in each kit as well. And I only have 3 kits right now. I just want to see if they sell, and if they do, I will make future kits. Now, a lot of the rest of the items here are handmade. Oh, we do have some vintage book pages. You're gonna get 5 vintage book pages, and these are all just different pages. You can use these to make embellishments or whatever. These are some real vintage poem book pages, and you'll get 5 of these, and they might include pictures or actual poems. These are really cool. I loved this book, and so I really wanted to be able to include this in some type of a kit. Okay, so this is like a sewn tuck spot. So this is just super easy for you because you can just, it's ready to go and to go into one of your book pages for a book tuck spot. And I sewed on the lace here, and basically you would just glue an L shape, and then it would be a little tuck spot for your journal. Or you can use it however you want, but that's just kind of how I intended it. This is like a 4-inch piece of lace. I bought this from a D-stash, and it was called Vintage Trims and Laces, but I don't have the information on if it really is vintage. Because you know, sometimes things are called vintage and they're actually like vintage inspired. So anyways, oh, I did forget to show a few of the other vintage things. These right here are actually flower centers. So if you were actually going to make the flowers out of those packs, I guess these go in the center. And then this is just a vintage rose. All right, there are lots of little things here. I made some handmade tags. I made 2 mini envelopes to go in the kits. One is out of a vintage kids book page, and then this is just out of graph paper. Perfect little size to go on a page. You are going to get 5 index cards, and these are coffee stained, and one of them will have stamping. The rest will just have the coffee staining. I made a handmade library card pocket with a little index card. Again, these are coffee stained and inked around the edges. You will get 2 coffee stained mini file folders, 2 Handmade glassine bags. These are coffee dyed as well. And I included like a little book page journaling card. That was just how I used them, so I thought that that would be good. I made a few pockets that I sewed. And so this is a book page pocket, and you can see it has just this little corner here, and then it has some sewing around the edges. This is a book page pocket, also sewn, and just has the one pocket. And these are just nice and easy to have ready to go because you just can glue them on your page and you have some sewing in your book, you know. This was actually some vintage ribbon as well, and there are about 24 inches. It's kind of a weird ribbon. It's like kind of stiff, papery feeling. I don't know. I just thought it was cool because, again, it was vintage. You'll get 4 handmade tabs. Really great for pages in your book. You'll get some washi samples, and I picked these styles that I thought were kind of like vintage looking, and they're about 24 inches, pretty good amount on there. You'll get 2 handmade planner clips. These are things that I like to put on the book toppers or edges of my books because they look really cool just peeking out. One has a bead and then one has some ribbon. Coffee dyed coin envelope, just a little mini one. I think this is 2.5 by 3.5 inches. And then you will get a little guest check here. These are always fun. You will get another sewn pocket that has a clear back. And I think that this might actually fit in here. I forgot to check that. You could really put whatever you want in here, but not quite. But you could put like a little tag or something in that one. You'll get a paper doily. You'll get a coffee stained doily, and this will be folded in your pack, just so you know, along with this, because this is really long, so that will be folded as well, but it's not going to ruin anything, just to give you a heads up. And then you're going to get a bunch of tags and tickets, and I actually have some book page punches and things that I forgot to grab, so you'll get those extra goodies in your kit as well. There are over 50 pieces, and I just wanted to experiment and try to make a little sampler type junk journal kit for you guys. If this goes well and if people like this, I will absolutely make more. I do have a garden junk journal kit that I kind of started, so that would be super themed, and it would have a lot of florals and botanicals and bugs and nature type things. So there we go. And I also am hoping to do some actual junk journal kits that come with like coffee dyed papers that would come with everything to make a book. However, you would just put it together. So let me know, I guess, if you are interested in either of those. And if you are interested, again, I only have 3 of these kits, but you can find the link down below to my Etsy shop. And even if you're not going to purchase something, I would love for you just to go check it out. You can follow or favorite my shop so that you can see when I post things. And again, I will talk to you guys later.